12-year-old student from Radford. Benjamin Dabney claimed first place in the science and engineering category at this year's rubber band contest for young inventors in Ohio and won a $5,000 savings bond. Benjamin joins us now to talk more about his invention called the Elastabed. And good morning to you, Benjamin. First, thank you so much for getting up early. I know it's hard for anyone, but especially when you're 12.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very hard to get up early.
But you seem nice and awake. Now, the invention, as we said, is called an Elastabed. What exactly is that? What does it do?
Okay, well, it is a collapsible bed frame that, when uncollapsed and has a mosquito net thrown over it and tucked under the edges, it provides a safe sleeping area for young children, and it prevents them from getting bitten by mosquitoes during the night.
Okay, which is very, very important, especially in developing countries.
Yes.
Now, we've got some video of the invention. There you go. And you can see it's pretty large. What exactly inspired you to come up with this?
Well, as I was doing some research on the internet to come up with some basic ideas, I came across an article in Scientific American and magazine, and it claimed that many nets today don't work because they're very hard to set up, they're very bulky, and people just don't want to do it because of all the work involved. So I created something that is not a whole lot of work to set up and will fit easily in their small area.
Yeah, exactly. And because it was big, I know you would consider bringing it into the set this morning, but it's kind of large. You've actually got a picture of Benjamin inside it coming up, and you can see why we decided, to have you send in the video and not bring it in. What were some of the challenges of working with rubber bands? Because that was part of the contest, right? You had to come up with something made entirely of rubber bands. What were some of the hard things to deal with?
Well, they would snap a lot, so I
can imagine.
Yeah, so I had to find one that would stay taut and wouldn't snap. I even double layered it, and then when it did break, sometimes I had to rebuild parts of it or even the entire thing.
Oh my goodness.
Took hours.
I bet that would be frustrating. How much time all told did you spend working on this project?
It was about 6 months total.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of dedication for
Oh,
someone your age especially.
Yeah.
What do your friends think about it? Are they kind of into inventions and this sort of thing?
They're okay with it. They're kind of a bit awestruck, kind of wow. Then even some adults have complimented me on it.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing that you've done, again, because it is so important to make sure that those mosquito nets are used properly, and this will definitely help. And I have to ask you, any other inventions in the work? Anything else you're thinking about?
No, not as of now, but I'm looking at some contests for next year. I'll see what I can come up with then.
Oh, with rubber bands or with other things?
Other things.
All right, you keep us in suspense.
Yep.
And if you come up with something good, you'll have to let us know. Maybe you can come back.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Benjamin, it was a pleasure meeting you. Thanks again for coming in this morning. Congratulations on winning the contest. That's awesome.
Thank you.
All right.